So welcome back to another What If rebuild here on NBA 2K18. In today's video, we're going to be doing what if Kawhi Leonard was traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, despite all the rumors, this trade probably will never happen, but this is pretty much just for some fun. We're going to see what if Greg Popovich defies the odds, decides Kawhi is no longer a good fit in San Antonio, and he finds out that the Lakers are probably the best spot for him. So this is the trade. I decided to do this trade for a couple of reasons. One, because I feel like it's fair that they at least get a first-round pick with a prospect in return for Kawhi Leonard, because Kawhi Leonard, top 3, 4, 5 player in the NBA right now. Brandon Ingram has some promise. I know there was the obvious comparisons to like Kevin Durant around the draft, but I don't really ever see him getting to that level. Maybe like, I'm trying to think of like a good comparison. I can't really think of a good comparison, but maybe like a low 20s scorer points per game, and then a first-round pick isn't bad. When I looked up the trades, the most, like, the one that they said most was straight up Brandon Ingram for Kawhi Leonard. That was from ESPN. I'm going to throw in a first-round pick. They're still not going to take it, but I do have trade override on, so I think that is the most fair decision. Lakers are getting a nice stud that they kind of been looking for, and it is going to go ahead and it is going to go take away all the prospects, or excuse me, it's going to give a prospect to the Spurs that will let them build for the future. So for the rest of this team, Kawhi Leonard obviously going to be our player for this whole video. Can't go anywhere. Again, this is just a what if, so don't get your mind made up that could happen. What numbers? So they're both playing number 2 at the moment. They're going to have to figure that out before next season. But again, this is an unrealistic rebuild at this point, so we're pretty much just going to trade pretty much for anybody we want. I may go ahead and sign Paul George in free agency. It's been a little while since I've signed him and kept him, excuse me, that's not English. So I may do that. Luol Deng just going to send over to the Spurs because it's a free first-round pick pretty much. So the rest of the team I'm fine with. I like Kuzma. I might bring back Randall, though. As for the center position, if you did not know, start today is broken, so that's why we had our record that we had. I don't think the Lakers won for 34 games. Maybe they did, I don't know. But start today is still broken. I don't know when it's going to be fixed. I have literally no information on it. 2K's Twitter just does not care about it, so I have no information on it. So I sent Thomas Bryant to the G League. That's my main point. That's why he's down 4 overalls, and he's like a 74 overall, because I sent him to the G League. So he may play. Him or Zubac will probably find their way into the rotation. I like Josh Hart. He's kind of emerging as like a decent role player this year. Lonzo's obviously not going anywhere, and then Kuzma hopefully can be good. Like in 2K, he just sucks. He's going to be way better in real life than he is in 2K, but it's just kind of annoying how he only ever averages like 13 points a game. But you know what? It's fine. So I pretty much had to go through team player options because there was a team option on Brandon Ingram, so I had to do that. So I just ended up trading my first-round pick for another first-round pick in the future, so it didn't really matter. So right now, qualifying offers Julius Randle. I would ideally like to bring him back. I don't know if I'll keep him this whole video, but I'd like to bring him back. Free agency, we do have enough for 2 max offers, and DeMarcus Cousins has been a guy that's been linked to the Lakers. Definitely a possibility. I mean, the Pelicans are pretty much playing better without him right now, so that's definitely a good option. Paul George, I'd probably do the same thing, give him a contract. I'm not going to give him no trade clause. And then, does Randall have an offer? No, he does not. So we're going to go ahead and give an offer to Chris Paul as well. In the rare case Chris Paul wanted to come here, I'd probably move him. So let's see if we get anybody after day 1. We end up getting DeMarcus Cousins, and that is it. So I can live with that. I'm not going to renounce the rights on Randall. I might bring back Isaiah Thomas if I can. Andre Ingram I may bring back too. But DeMarcus Cousins, welcome to Chris Paul goes to the Rockets. Paul George goes back to OKC. So DeMarcus Cousins is going to be on this team now. Randall still does not have an offer. Oh, I saw Isaiah too. I kind of beefed that one up. And he's now gone. But it's fine. How much caps? We have like $20 million. Not great. Randall still doesn't have an offer. So I'm going to pretty much bring back Julius Randle, get a few backups, and I'll see you guys at the start of season number 1. So I do have a tad bit of explaining to do at the moment. As you can see, we're going to be trading Chris Bosh 2 first and Deron Hilliard for CJ McCollum and Zach Collins. That's not really what I'm explaining right now. What I do want to explain right now is how we got to this. I know I said I was going to be signing a bunch of bench players, but at the time, I still had not renounced the rights on Isaiah Thomas, which was like an $8 or $9 million cap hold. And we still had like $20 million, which I didn't even realize. And so I renounced the rights on him and ended up signing Chris Bosh instead of just a bunch of bench players. So we're going to be trading Chris Bosh for CJ McCollum. We do need a starting shooting guard without getting Paul George. I mean, he could have played shooting guard for us, but CJ McCollum is now going to be on the team. No promises that I keep him for the whole video, though. So I have absolutely no promises of that. So I do need to get pretty much a few other positions. So I'm going to trade for pretty much a backup small forward, and I'll see you guys once I have that trade. So we're going to do this trade with the Cleveland Cavaliers, sending them Marshawn Brooks, Thomas Bryant, and 2 second-round picks for Cedi Osman and a first. Thomas Bryant, I'm not going to re-sign him after this year. We already do have, what's his name, Ivica Zubac, who I'd rather bring back. It's fine. It's pretty much going to be the same thing. But Cedi Osman, when you move him to small forward, does go up, I believe, 2 or 3 overalls. That is obviously going to help. Also, I did send Zach Collin to the G League just so he can progress further there and maybe be a backup for us next year. So we're going to reallocate these minutes. Kuzma's going to play around 23. Hart's going to play around 16. We can go 15 here. Burke can play, 14. That's fine. 10 for Zubac is fine. Lonzo, I'm going to go 31. McCollum, 31 is fine. Randall, 28. And we'll just go 33 and then 32. So here's the rotation. First season, Lonzo Ball, CJ McCollum, Kawhi Leonard, Julius Randle, and DeMarcus Cousins off the bench, Kyle Kuzma, Josh Hart, Cedi Osman, Trey Burke, and Ivica Zubac. This team is very, very good. I feel like this would be a great offseason if something like this could actually happen for the Lakers. Obviously not this real thing, but I'll see you guys at the end of season number 1. Let's hope this team can be the first seed in the Western Conference. So Russell Westbrook wins the MVP award here at the end of season number 1. Does average pretty much a triple-double. I mean, he's 0.1 rebound off of it. As we do go 61-21, I do believe the Rockets did edge us out as first in the Eastern Conference. The Western Conference, the Kings did draft Marvin Bagley second overall, Michael Beasley 6th man, Drummond Defensive Player of the Year, Bell, and then Trent Peterson. We did take Mike D'Antoni from them. I did not show you that because I had not started the video yet, but we ended up signing him as our coach. Also, I didn't even show you Pau Gasol retired, and I signed him as our assistant coach. He had absolutely horrible ratings, but thought, why not? Former Laker. Cool. Peterson does win Coach of the Year, though, nonetheless. Let's check out if we do have any Lakers on these All-NBA teams. We do have Kawhi Leonard, All-NBA second team. Pretty cool to see. I believe he might... Is he a free agent this year or next year? I'm hoping it's next year. Kawhi also defensive second team. We had no rookies. That's not what I meant to click. I meant to click this. Yes, he... Oh, no, he has a player option, so he is going to be a free agent. So we do need to re-sign him. Should have probably done that during the season. I thought it was next year, though. But he did lead us in scoring. Then it was Cousins, then McCollum, Randall, Ball. I don't really care as long as Lonzo... Like, as Lonzo... dude, English just... Not really my thing. As long as Lonzo Ball. That is a mouthful right there. A lot of L's. Averages a pretty good amount of assists. I don't really care how many points he scores. This is what I mean with Kuzma. Like, I know with this team he's not going to average a lot of points, so like 11.5 is like decent to okay, maybe fine, but I just kind of like, I wish 2K would kind of be a little bit more realistic. Everybody else was all right. Zach Collins up to a 79. That is cool to see. So first round of the playoffs, taking on the Phoenix Suns. Can we just sweep them? Like, I'm pretty sure we should be able to. They're not, I don't even know how they're in the playoffs. Did they sign somebody? Oh, okay. So they have Trae Young now. They traded for Bazemore. They have Colin Sexton. How do they have Trae Young and Colin Sexton? I don't even question 2K anymore. I just really don't. Timberwolves might be a little bit of a harder matchup, but we do beat them. There was really no team in the Western Conference Finals, even though either the Rockets or the Warriors that I really wanted to face. But it's going to be the Rockets. Don't have home court advantage. Obviously, it really doesn't matter. But let's go ahead and... Okay, I'll take a 3-1 lead. I will... Wow. For a team that edged us out by 4 games, probably beat us a few times this season, I will absolutely take that. Let's check out this Bucks squad, see who they have. Obviously, Giannis. They also have Jabari, Bledsoe, Middleton, Brogdon. They really didn't make any moves at all. It's pretty much the same exact team. So, can we actually beat them in the first year? I mean, we pretty much beat the best team we had to play, and we win a championship. DeMarcus Cousins, Finals MVP. It would have been cool if it was Kawhi, but that's pretty cool. The Cousins out here winning Finals MVP. So we are going to do one more year. I don't really see a need. I'll show you guys Pau Gasol's ratings right now. Those are them. He might have even been a B defense before, but it doesn't really matter. I don't really care too much. So we do not have a first-round pick this year, I don't think. I know I traded like a lot of first-round picks. We do not. Doesn't really matter. I'm fine with that. So let's head up right to team player options where, yes, Kawhi is going to decline. A little bit unfortunate, but it's all good. It's all good. Hopefully he wants to come back here, especially after winning a championship. Zubac, I will give a restricted qualifying offer to. Bring him back as well as the backup center. LeBron made it to free agency. I know he's obviously has some rumors with the Lakers in real life, but Kawhi Leonard just going to give him the max deal. No reason not to. Player option, no trade clause, or his only offer. He's going to come back here. And yes, we're going to bring back, not renouncing rights on Zubac, but I will on Shelvin Mack and Kobe Simmons. I'm just going to give Zubac an offer. I'm not really going to do much else with this free agency class. So Zubac, $8 million, not even that bad. Welcome back to the team. Going to simulate up to season number 2 right now. See you guys with the rotation. Hopefully we can win us another championship. So I'm going to go ahead and try to pull off this blockbuster trade with the New York Knicks. I have no idea if it's going to work. It's going to be Julius Randle, Zach Collins, 3 first-round picks, 4 Kristaps Porzingis. I'll throw in a 4th first-round pick. Damn, that would have been so nice if they took that. They're obviously, it's a little iffy if they would have taken that, but it's kind of understandable. I still do kind of want to get a better power forward. So I might take Kevin Love for Julius Randle. I still think he's a better player. They want Marshawn Brooks in the first, and they'll give me Zizic. You can just keep Zizic, and I'll just give you... Oh my God, this is just so painful. Like, honestly, it's the last year, so I don't care, but I don't want Zizic. I don't even want to figure out this whole rotation thing. So just take this and just take it out. Are you seriously? Okay. I know I could have just done that so much easier, but I just don't have the effort right now to trade for something like that. So I am going to trade Zach Collins, actually. Yeah, I'm going to move Collins instead of Kuzma. Probably for a backup center, just because I'll take Thonmaker. Dude's kind of balling out in real life right now. Actually, I'm going to take Bam Adebayo, who is an 86 overall. I think that checks out a little bit more. So rotations, we're going to go 20 minutes here. I know he's the highest overall, but I still don't really want 2 big men as like my 6th man. Well, I mean, I'm going to have 1, but I don't want 2 like back-to-back. So we're going to go 18 here. We'll go 18 here. Actually, we'll go 19 to Hart. Osman can play like 10. Burke fine with 9. And I'm going to reset this. We're going to go 33 here. 33 here, and we'll just give 30 minutes to Kevin Love. Blame Kevin Love if we don't win a championship. So rotation, second and final season. I think this team is definitely good enough to win us another championship. It's even better than last year. See you guys at the end of season number 2. Let's get it done. So we're here at the end of season number 2 right now. We end up going 70-12 on the season. If you're asking yourself why I have different clothes on, it's because I'm recording this second part of the video a day after. So my beast, I'll have to remember what we're doing here in this Kawhi Lakers rebuild. This is the team I remember. All set to go. Josh Hart's actually up to an 80. That's pretty cool. Also, I didn't really show you the awards. I accidentally hit start when I started like recording this video, so we kind of just missed out on all of that. So we are going to go to, where's awards? Awards here. We're going to go season awards. Looks like I need, is it league history, I'm guessing? Yeah, so Giannis won MVP. Rookie of the Year went to RJ Barrett. Marc Gasol, 6th man. Defensive Player of the Year went to Drummond. Zizic, most improved. And then these are the All-NBA teams. You can check them out if you really want to. I don't really care. And then we did not get Coach of the Year. There's no way the Rockets had a better record than us. That's just not possible. The Rockets went 73-9? What? I don't think I've ever seen like a I thought for sure we would have the best record. I don't think I've ever seen a team that I'm not using like win more than like 65 games. That's okay. We're not even the 1 seed. That's nuts. We might have to be doing another year for this. We are up 3-0 and we sweep them. Okay. Could the Rockets actually, honestly, could the Warriors do me a favor right here and beat the Rockets? I mean, we're going to sweep the Pelicans as we do. And nope, we're taking on the Rockets. I just showed you their team. We win game 1. We win game 2. 73 wins, my ass. We just swept you. God damn, that is just too easy. We can check out this Bucks team, see who they have. Obviously, Giannis, Jabari. They have signed Dwight Howard now. Okay. So let's go. Let's just win a championship with this team. I honestly, did we win one last year? Like, this is a whole 24 hours later. I honestly forget. Awards, league history. I need past champions. Yes, we did win it. Okay. I thought we did, but I don't know. I could be mistaken. There we go. We win our second championship. Finally, Kawhi wins MVP. We're going to do another year. Let's just do another year. I'd like to maybe make a few more trades with this team, see how good we can get it. So staff signing, we should be still all good because this only is the 3rd year. Yes, oh, no, we need a new CFO. Give me Benjamin Hamilton. Cool. Welcome to the squad. Okay, so NBA draft, I don't really know where we sit at with picks. I know pretty much who we have on this team. I don't know what we have for picks, though. We do not have any picks at all. Okay, so this might be a bit of a tough offseason, depending on who we end up losing. Do we not have Kevin Love anymore? So we need to re-sign Kevin Love, and that's a big one because he is obviously our power forward. Our point guard, I think, is Lonzo's contract up? No, it is not. This is nice right here. This is a big chunk of our team. So we do need to re-sign Kevin Love, which is important. Chetty Osman, I'd like to bring back. It wouldn't be horrible if he had to walk. But this free agency class is gross. Let's just go ahead and give Kevin Love the max deal. I'm going to give him no trade clause. I'm not going to give, or excuse me, I'm going to give him a player option, not a no trade clause in case I do want to bring him back or trade him. So not Osman. I'm going to try to re-sign Osman right now. I think he is in as a small forward, I believe. Yes, Chetty Osman wants $12 million. Not horrible. He signs with us. Okay. I'm not renouncing the rights on him, though. I don't know why 2K is doing this. Hopefully he just accepts the qualifying offer so I don't even have to deal with this. He just has the qualifying offer right now. Wow, okay, so I guess we can't really afford him. So that's a bit unfortunate. He might just end up accepting the qualifying offer, so I'm just going to assume he does. So point guard, we're good with these two. Shooting guard, we're fine with Josh Hart. Small forward, we need to back up, but hopefully Osman accepts the qualifying. And then Love and Kuzma, we're good. And we're definitely good at the center position. If he doesn't come back, I'm just going to trade Zubac for a starting small forward. we are all set. Hopefully Osman accepts that qualifying offer, and I'll see you guys at the start of season number 3, where hopefully this team can win us another championship. So this is going to be the rotation for the third and final season. Lonzo Ball, CJ McCollum, Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Love, and DeMarcus Cousins off the bench. Kyle Kuzma, Bam Adebayo, who is up to an 88 overall. Like, definitely could be starting for us, but I'm not going to trade DeMarcus Cousins. It just wouldn't be smart. Josh Hart, Chetty Osman, and Trey Burke. He clearly accepted the qualifying offer, which is very helpful, especially because this is the last season. Not going to have to re-sign him next year. I'm also going to keep Kevin Love. He's not a guy I keep a lot when I get him, so why not? Thought I would. Maybe it'll be fun. See you guys at the end of season number 3. Let's go get that third championship. So we end the season going 64-18. Not as good as last year. It's unfortunate, but I still think this team can win us the championship. Harden MVP, Wiseman Rookie of the Year, Mirotic 6th Man, Drummond Defensive Player of the Year. I think that's like his 4th year in a row, which is just crazy, but okay. Tyler Ulis Most Improved. He is now on the Nets. Interesting. Finally, D'Antoni winning Coach of the Year. I'm going to go on a limit and say that the Rockets did not win more than 64 games, even though it's definitely possible. They did not. They were second in the West. Awesome. They only won 56 games after winning 73. Interesting. Kawhi Leonard scoring, then it was McCollum, Cousins, Love, Ball. Ball with a double-double up to a 92. Absolutely will take it. Bam Adebayo. I got to get him as a starting center more often. Like, he's just such a monster in these. Like, really do. How do we do, like, team scoring-wise? I always forget to check that out. Points per game, we were best. Defensively, we were the, like, 6th best. In differential, we were the best by, like, 7.3 points or whatever. So, taking on the Jazz in the first round. Okay, they win game 1. No. Okay, so it took us 6 games. Not as easy as last year. But it shouldn't. Okay, there we go. Taking on the Rockets again. We beat them last year. They're probably a little bit pissed off. But I still think we should be able to win, and we do. And we are playing the 4-seeded Bulls in the NBA Finals. They have Lauri Markkanen, Luka Doncic, LaVine. Wow, okay, this is actually a very good team, but it's a lot of young guys. But, of course, 2K doesn't care about playoff experience, so why would it matter? But we're going to sweep them. Okay, we're not going to sweep them, but no, 2K. Whew, I was not dealing with that. Lonzo Ball MVP is our 3rd different MVP of our 3 championships. I was very pleased with this rebuild. I might do trading Kawhi. And then do a Spurs rebuild around. I'm pretty sure I've already done something like that, but if that is something you would want to see, I would be more than happy to do that again. So let me know all that down below in the comments section, along with any other trade scenarios, any other ideas like that. I can't really think of any major rumors off the top of my head, like maybe if like Paul George or LeBron signs with the Lakers, but I've already done LeBron. But we'll see. Let me know your ideas down below in the comments section. Always willing to take those. Again, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like down below, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.